In the early 2000s, America entered a war that became one of the longest in its history, the war in Afghanistan. But who was the man who stood against the most powerful army in the world? His name was Mullah Mohammad Omar, the spiritual leader of the Taliban and the face of the resistance. This is not just his story. This is the story of two mindsets, the Taliban's vision and America's response. Mullah Omar was born in Kandahar, Afghanistan, a simple village man who studied in religious schools, madrasas. After the Soviet war ended, Afghanistan fell into chaos. Warlords fought for power, and the country was broken. Omar saw this destruction. His dream was to build an Islamic emirate, a state ruled by strict Sharia law. He gathered young religious students, Taliban, and started his movement. In just 2 years, the Taliban captured most of Afghanistan. In 1996, Mullah Omar became the Amir al-Mu'mineen, the commander of the faithful. Under his rule, women were banned from school, music was banned, culture was crushed, and strict punishments were enforced. While the Taliban saw this as a pure Islamic system, the world saw it as brutal. Omar gave protection to Osama bin Laden and al-Qaeda. For him, it was loyalty to a fellow Muslim fighter. For the United States, it was a direct threat. Al-Qaeda used Afghan soil to plan the 9/11 attacks. After 9/11, the U.S. demanded hand over bin Laden. Omar refused. Two different mindsets stood face to face: the Taliban's extremist ideology versus America's security and freedom. October 2001, America launched Operation Enduring Freedom. In just weeks, U.S. and allied forces removed the Taliban from power. Omar disappeared into the mountains. While America fought to build a democratic Afghanistan, the Taliban prepared for a long guerrilla war. For years, Omar stayed hidden. Some say inside Afghanistan, some say across the border. He led the war quietly until his death around 2013. But his movement didn't die with him. The Taliban kept fighting, and after years of war, America began its withdrawal. Omar's dream, the Islamic Emirate, returned in 2021. Mullah Omar's story is not just about one man. It's about a war between two visions: extremism versus freedom, faith versus democracy. His death ended his life, but not the war he started. This is why the world still remembers the name Mullah Mohammad Omar.